Hello, and welcome to the record store. Today I'm going to be reviewing a slightly unorthodox vinyl, and the reason I chose it is because I feel like the story behind it is just as interesting as the record itself. So today I'll be reviewing Meow the Jewels from rap duo Run the Jewels. Now if you haven't heard of them, they're honestly I'd say the best rap duo since Outkast, and yes, I'm including the Jay-Z and Kanye album. But when Run the Jewels 2 came out, the second album in 2014, they had some interesting deluxe packages to go along with it. One of them being a $40,000 package wherein they would re-record Run the Jewels 2, replacing all the instruments with cat sounds. Now, knowing the internet, of course they're going to make that happen. In fact, they raised $60,000 to make it happen. And the nice thing is that all that went to charity, and all profits from the album, from the creation, all the sales, including this one, all goes to charity too. So first let's talk about the packaging. A nice throwback to the original cover art for the first two albums, and on the other side, I really like this, is the fur-lined side, to give the little fluffy cat feel. And I always appreciate when records can give a nice 3D feel. I mean, the only time I've ever seen it done better is on Tool's 10,000 Days, where they literally put 3D glasses in it. Another thing I like is that it's a gatefold album. I hate when albums that are double try and cram it into one sleeve because it gets stuck all the time. A very cool aspect, and I'm totally a sucker for these if I can get it out. See, it's hard enough to get it out when it's just one in there. I'm totally a sucker for colored vinyls, and this one's a very nice golden, kind of brownish one with some nice black speckles thrown in. It's kind of a nice tie-dye effect, especially when it's spinning, and I really like the fact that they do the four paws for each side. So in terms of musical quality, it's kind of interesting. If you're thinking about picking it up, I definitely recommend getting into the original albums first, because this is very much a from and for the fans album. You know, some of the tracks are alright. I think the worst ones are where they try and recreate the songs as closely as possible. I think they do it a lot better when they try and depart from the original song. The best, in my opinion, is Paw Due Respect instead of All Due Respect, because it really replaces the fast, punchy instrumental. It keeps the fast, punchy rap, but it creates a nice contrast with a very smooth elevator-like instrumental. So, you know, if you're thinking of picking up just a very kind of fun, interesting album and supporting a charity, I'd recommend going and get this. So that's all for today, and thank you for joining me.